High above a calm river, an osprey circles slowly, scanning the water below for any sign of movement beneath the surface. Its sharp eyes catch a flash of silver just below the waves, a fish swimming close to the surface, unaware of the danger above. The osprey tilts its wings and drops into a steep dive, plunging toward the water with incredible speed. In an explosive splash, it strikes the surface, talons closing tightly around the fish. Pushing back into the air, the osprey rises with powerful wing beats, water streaming off its feathers, its catch secured firmly in its grip. Climbing steadily above the treetops, the osprey adjusts the fish to face forward, preparing for the long flight home. But its success has not gone unnoticed. Perched on a distant branch, a bald eagle watches the osprey's rise into the sky, eyes locked onto the fish clutched in its talons. The bald eagle lifts off in pursuit, powerful wings driving it upward with surprising speed. The chase begins almost immediately, the eagle closing the distance behind the struggling osprey. Sensing the danger, the osprey beats its wings harder, trying desperately to outpace its much larger pursuer. The eagle gains altitude above the osprey's flight path, then dives sharply, talons extended toward the fish. The osprey banks hard to the side, narrowly avoiding the strike, but the eagle circles back immediately, relentless in its pursuit. Again and again, the eagle presses the attack, forcing the exhausted osprey lower and lower through the sky. Finally, with one last powerful strike, the eagle knocks the fish loose from the osprey's grip. The fish tumbles through the air, and the eagle dives sharply, snatching it cleanly before it can fall back into the river. The osprey pulls back, wings beating in frustration, its hard-won catch now gone. The eagle flies off toward a tall tree, landing smoothly with its stolen prize, beginning to feed calmly on the high branch. The osprey circles once at a distance, watching helplessly as its meal disappears into the eagle's grip. There is no fighting back against a bird so much larger and stronger. Slowly, reluctantly, the osprey turns away and continues on, its hunger still unanswered. Rather than risk another confrontation, the osprey changes direction, flying inland away from the river. Below, open grassland stretches out beneath the afternoon sun. The osprey's sharp eyes begin scanning the ground instead of the water, searching for any other opportunity. Movement catches its attention, a large rat moving cautiously through the dry grass, completely unaware of the bird circling high above. The osprey tilts its wings and begins a steep dive toward the ground, talons extending forward as it drops. In a sudden low strike, the osprey's talons close around the rat before it can react. Lifting off the ground with its catch secured, the osprey rises into the air once more, this meal considerably different from its usual prey, but hunger leaves little room for hesitation. The osprey flies steadily over the grassland, carrying its catch toward a large stick nest high in a distant tree. As it approaches, the calls of hungry chicks grow louder, their necks stretching upward in anticipation the moment they spot their parent returning. The osprey lands carefully on the edge of the nest, lowering the rat toward its waiting chicks. They reach up eagerly, calling loudly, pulling at the food the moment it comes within reach. The osprey begins tearing the catch into smaller pieces, feeding each chick in turn with practiced care. One by one, the chicks swallow the food, their hunger finally being satisfied after the long wait. The osprey continues feeding them patiently, its earlier loss to the eagle now a distant memory, replaced by the immediate demands of its growing family. As the last pieces are given to the chicks, the osprey settles at the edge of the nest, watching over its young with quiet vigilance. The setback earlier in the day has cost it nothing in the end. Through persistence and adaptability, it found another way to provide, exactly as it always does. The chicks settle into the nest, full and content, while the osprey remains close beside them, keeping watch over the treetops and the open sky beyond. For this small family, another day of survival has been secured, one hard-earned meal at a time.